ask you is because I've never watched this. I'm not going to ever be flawed with nobody. Y'all know I'm transparent. Y'all know how I am. I'm never going to be flawed. So I've never watched a full episodes of Baddies. Never.
Wait. I don't know if I'm getting it wrong. Do they have a guy baddies like with gay guys?
It wasn't just gay. It was a combination of gay and straight.
Yeah.
Gay and straight.
So they had bad boys.
So I seen bad boys before, but I never seen
Baddies.
Yeah.
Okay, Bad Boys
seen
was in Texas
Baddies.
with Jonathan.
Yeah, I've never seen neither one
Prince.
of them.
But now that she's on, I'm like, damn, I gotta download.
But that's your friend, so it's like it's different. I've never watched it because it's just
I heard
like
of it, but
you familiar with it?
I want to sit and just watch y'all fight and do all this other carrying on because that's what any clip you ever see of Baddies, that's all.
That's what they're gonna show.
So,
it's true.
Help us and the people that's watching. Help us, go at least give us some insight as to what is the purpose of the show.
I'm laughing because she started laughing. So the purpose of the show, what it should be, when Natalie came up with this idea, was to get
what
the
it
bag.
should be or what it is?
No, what it should. I want to know what it should be.
I say what it should be because I know what her vision is. Because I know Natalie personally before getting on the show, so I know where her vision is. But like, what happens when you take a group of girls and put them in a house? Everybody might not stay on that same path. The purpose and what it should be is to get the bag. It's for a group of girls to come together, showcase whatever their craft is, speak on whatever their business is, go to these bookings and things like that, get the exposure and get the bag. That's what it should be. You know, build relationships with people, you know, in the house, outside the house. Exposure. That's what it comes down to. And on top of that, entertainment. But what ends up happening and what the viewers usually see is fights. You get what I'm saying? Because people...
Personalities,
people thinking that, you know, this is what you have to do to be
gain a name for yourself.
A baddie, you know
like when what she on Bad Girls Club or some shit like that?
Who?
Natalie.
Natalie originally came from Bad Girls Club.
Yeah,
Natalie came from.
I used to watch that.
Yeah, hello. We all grew up back. Shout out Natalie.
So it's bad. Okay, so
it's almost like a spinoff of Bad Girls Club.
The founder or like
she's the EP executive producer. Yeah.
Okay, so the show is not basically women coming together and going like, you know, I don't like you or you said this about me. Let me beat your ass.
No.
That's not what the show is supposed to be about.
No. It's not at all brought together like I'm gonna bring you in and you win so y'all can fight. It's not that. But what ends up happening is that's the mindset they get because they know that fights happen. So once they showcase the cast members, then this beef start before you even get in the house. Now you talking shit about her and she's talking shit about you.
Don't even know each other.
So now when you get in the house, now you got to stand on what the fuck you said. So now it becomes fights.
All right. So what is exactly like? Okay. All right. So we know Suki do music, and then you do yachts. So that's your business, and then what the fuck does everybody else do?
So you got girls, but. Some of the girls that come on there too, they rap and they sing as well. So they get to perform when we go to these clubs.
Are they underground?
Yeah. Majority of them are. Yeah, majority of them. Now there's some people on there like you may have heard of because they came like from Love and Hip Hop and things like that. And they're rapping and some people were familiar with their songs. Mm-hmm. But a lot of girls are up and coming. So they now get that exposure. It goes back to showcasing what it is that you do. I can't bring no yacht in the club, so you know I just got to talk from word of mouth. I just got to or just word of mouth. But the girls that do rap and the girls that do sing, that's their opportunity to showcase their talent. Some of the girls weren't rapping or singing when they came on, and they see like this avenue will help them, and they just begin to do that.
It's more so for women to come together and
get your exposure, get your
whatever
bag,
it is that you got going on,
and stand on what the fuck you said as well.
Do that,
yeah.
But what it's turned into and what everybody knows the show as, because that's what I know the show as.
I'm not
like a real rowdy person, so I don't really watch that kind of stuff, but I do see it. Obviously, I see it.
Everybody
so it just looks like a whole bunch of girls just
that's what it looks like.
Carrying on.
But as much as people, all y'all do is fight it up. It's really what brings the audience.
Yeah, because people
they
love
as much as they act like they hate it, they want to see that.
What people love is to see
the
other
drama.
People going at stuff. It. Yeah. I don't want to go through it in my personal life,
but they
I don't mind looking at it in your life.
I may be going through it in my personal life, but bitch, I want to take a chill pill on that. Let me watch what
I want to see how you handle it.
Got going on. Let me watch what Smooch got going on.
So I want to see how you handle
it, so I can see what these bitches over here.
And then I'm gonna say if you can fight or not.
Basically,
So
yeah. All right. So given that, so that's between yachts and I'm pretty sure you do bookings and the
reality
show
TV
and whatever else opportunities that come your way between all of that stuff. So then you got your relationship that's private. We already know that. So after all that said and done, when we go on social media and we look up who Sapphire Blaze is and we go to your page, and then the first thing we see is like ass out, titties out. I think you and Suki was like licking tongues or some shit like that. Y'all wasn't
in a picture. I was dancing on stage with Trina. Yeah, like it's variety. Me, and my daughter, I got variety.
Sexual energy that's going on right now. Would you say that men, when they approach you, right? Let's just take out the boyfriend.
That's fine. That's fine.
All right, so we take that out. So when men approach you, and based off of what they see on the internet, because before you even see me, that's not until you probably see me on social media these days. So when men approach you and they've not seeing your social media profile, would you say they pass judgment on you as if, like, okay, she gonna be easy, let me try to fuck her?
Never had it. I don't have it. Nope. Because especially like being out in public, like even here, like it's mostly here, like it's like an intimidation thing.
They actually have a lot of respect for her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't go through that. It literally be more of a intimidation thing. Let me give y'all a story. This literally just happened the other day. So the other day, I booked a venue for two very well-known artists. They had a listening party. Well, I'll tell you about that. So prior to that, while I was waiting for them to get dressed or what have you, some football players, also very well-known, one of them, it was their birthday party. We were invited. So I'm like, okay, well, since they still getting ready, this shit was 8 minutes away. We went there. So we go in there with the football players, and there's a lot of the girls. I'm just call them the girls. Mm-hmm. They have that look, you know.
That look, like
I don't even gotta go into the description. So they all kind of look
know,
like.
You ain't gotta tell them.
Yeah.
They know.
So it's like they were like on them, and now me, I ain't looking for nobody. But it's like it's almost like I was being overlooked. Okay, and we can go. Colorism exists.
It does.
Okay, so we can go into that. And in my mind, I'm thinking it's a colorist thing. You get what I'm saying? But that other group of the girls look exactly alike, in my opinion, in the opinion of another one of the females that I was with. So I'm just thinking to myself, like, I know I look good. Like, I'm not insecure or nothing like that. So, and I'm also not cocky. But I'm just like, ain't thinking much of it at all. So after that party, there was a after party, and I went to the listening party, then went back with the football players to the after party. And it wasn't until the two of them specifically, the birthday boy and another one, were speaking behind me. And he goes, I want her so bad. He's talking about me. He said, but she just look like a boss, and she ain't going for that shit. So then I put myself in this perspective, like, at this point, it don't even got nothing to do with color. It got to do with who you think was going to be easy. Mm-hmm. And bitch, you knew not to bring that shit to me. And you knew you couldn't try me. So I went from thinking like, maybe I'm being overlooked for a colorist thing, and it exists. But it was more so how I carried myself. Bitch, right. I'm dressed sexy as fuck too. However, I'm not giving you the I want you, because bitch, you and your level and your tax bracket and shit like that, like I've been there, I've done that. I don't need to gawk over you, and I'm not sucking dick to make my way in there, bitch, because just as well as you there, I'm there too, but I'm not on the same level as you, but I'm headed there.
Right.
I don't need to do extra. Where those girls are like kikiing and rubbing on the chest and all that, you know that you can fuck them tonight. You
can't. Is it called like pick me, bitch?
It was, there you go. It was given very much pick me. But when we was at the party, I was just thinking like, I know ain't nothing wrong with me, but that ain't even. Till I heard them having a conversation, the guy was like, yeah, we was talking about her too. And then he was like, say something to her. And he was like, well, I ain't even about to waste my time because I don't even live here. Oh, but y'all was talking to them because y'all knew y'all could fuck them tonight. You knew you couldn't fuck me at all at that point. But I have to take that into consideration.
It all depends on how you carry yourself.
So it's like, even on my Instagram, I might take a picture in my bathing suit, and my bathing suit is a thong. You gonna see my butt. but I'm not lifting my legs up or bent over,
Showing
opening my ass up. Like, none of my comments say come fuck me out, and no disrespect. I don't have an OnlyFans, or anything like that. So, nothing is like selling myself. Sex sells.
Right.
But I'm not pushing myself like, pick me. Because although I have things that may overexert my body or my
pictures
butt for the most part.
Stuff that's on there. When
very
people
sexual.
First look at your page, you'll be like, oh, she a hoe.
But
I'm
I'm
not even gonna hold you. But when I looked on your page, I didn't know who you was. But until she told me, oh, we having such on, I said, okay, let me go run down and just see what I see, because I do that to everybody. So I'm like, all right, let me go look. So when first thing I see, I'm looking at your page, and I scroll and I scroll and I scroll, and I'm looking. I'm like, oh shit, okay. So then let me call the person who sent you to us. Like, let me call him and see,
get some
what's
insight.
some talking points. Like, is she da da da? Is she da? He like. I'm gonna tell you 100% what he said. He said, nah, she ain't like that at all. She get her bag, she get her money, this, that, and third. I'm not being flow. You call him yourself, he'll tell you the same thing he told me. But I brought it up to say you can't judge a book by its cover, because the first thing, I didn't judge you because
I respect it.
And I put I'm transparent as fuck. So anything you wanted to know or anything, it's already out there. But I looked at the page and I knew that was something that I was gonna bring up to you.
Correct, that's
because
fine.
I know the same way that it popped in my mind to say,
other people.
oh, she must be a hoe. Let me call such and ask her, she a hoe? She be doing that, and then he said no, not at all. I'm like, oh, okay. So now that's a talking point. Let me ask her more about how she feeling, what she think about, when she posts her thing. What is it exactly?
Yeah, and I agree, because what happens is, because my page actually gives variety, but what happens is
it did give that.
But what happens is people are going to click on the most overly sexualized pictures. The butt or the twerk.
We are already over-sexualized.
This is true. Like, nobody's about to go to the video of me and my daughter or me being funny. But my page does give that.